Hey, it's Diamond Baseball League, Season 29. Today we have the Washington Nationals going up against the San Diego Padres in San Diego. The Washington Nationals stand at 2-6 for the season, while the Padres are 4-5 for the season. Let's get to our lineup in our game. The Washington Nationals leading off and playing left field is Paul McNutley, and catching is Josh Barr. At third base is Kevin Kuzinoff. At first base and in the cleanup is Andre Gonzalez. In center field is Jody Garout. At shortstop, Luis Rodriguez. At second base, Tabitha Ikuchi. In right field is Scott Harrison. And in pitching and batting ninth is Chris Young. For the San Diego Padres, at shortstop leading off is Christian Guzman. At second base is Ronnie Belair. Left field, Willie Harris. In center field, Laston Millage. First base, Aaron Boone. Catching, Will Nevins. Third base, Ryan Zimmerman. And right field, Austin Gears. And batting ninth and pitching for the Padres is Jason Bergman. We go down to our pitcher. Jason Bergman is a 2.6 pitcher on the PD rating. So anything between 2.6 is pitching card, 7.12 batter's card. And Paul McNutley will lead it off, batting .357. The first pitch to him is a 11 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 32 red and white. You go to Muttley. 23 to 47. Swing and a miss, and Muttley strikes out, swinging on that one. Josh Barr's up, batting .333 for the year. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 75 red and white. Bergman 54 to 88's out. You got a 34 green and purple X. That's a ground ball down to second. Over to first. That's going to be Bellar to Boone. That's a 2 down for the Nationals. And here comes Kevin Kuzinoff. And Kevin Kuzinoff is an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. You've got a 72 red and white. 72 red and white. That's going to be batter's card. Go to Kuzinoff. 58 88's an out. You got a 59X. That's a fly ball out to right field. And him no trouble with that. Kern brings that one in. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 for Bergman. We're going to go to the bottom of the first where you get Guzman, Belair, and Harris, and he'll be facing Chris Young. Chris Young, a pitcher for the Nationals. He is a PD of 2.7. So anything between 2.7 pitching card, 8.12 batter's card. And here's the pitch to Guzman. Guzman batting .424 on the season. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 46 red and white. Young, 45 to 54. Ball 4. He walks Guzman to lead the bottom of the first off. And Guzman, I believe, is a speedster. Let's check the speed. Guzman is an average speed runner. Bellard's up. You got, does he go? Does not go. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 86 red and white. Young, 58 88's an out. You got a 36 possible air E1. E1 on Rodriguez. We got an E1 on Rodriguez, and E1 is not a good roll. He is an E1, it is an air, and it is a fielding error. He just cannot pick the ball up. Everybody is safe. That's an error on Rodriguez, an infield fielding error. So down to second base goes Guzman. Billard is safe at first. There's no out and 2 on, and here comes Willie Harris up. Willie Harris is going to be, Guzman, they're going to take, Guzman, they throw back to second base. Guzman dives back into second base. Guzman was leaning towards third, and they throw back to second base. Guzman gets back. So here goes Harris. It's going to be 11 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 32 red and white. You go down to Harris, 32 to 42. Swing and a miss. He strikes out, swinging in that. Guzman at second and Belair at first. Nobody moves on that strikeout swinging. Millage is up. Here's the pitch to Millage. And no runners go. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 26 red and white. You go to Young, 24 to 44. Swing and a miss, and Millage strikes out swinging. Oh no, he strikes out. Yep. And then you got Aaron Boone up. Aaron Boone is going to be up. He's batting .304. You got 2 runners on. Does Guzman go? He does not go. You got a 4 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 75 red and white. You go to Young, 58 88's an out. You got a 20 green and purple. Is a 26Z. We have a Z chart. We have a Z chart, and it's ballpark effect. We rolled a 73. It's going to be a ballpark effect. Here we go. Ballpark effect. And it's a ballpark. It's a batter's field, huh? 34, 11 and 34. That's a hard single off the center field wall. Guzman's going to score from second base. Bellard's going to slide into third base. And Boone has an RBI single deep off center field wall. And the Padres lead 1-0 over the Nationals. Boone comes up with a hard hit ball off the center field wall and ends up with just a single. Oh, that's not good. And Boone, what's Boone's speed? He's a D, and what's Bellard's speed? No runners be, slow. No runners go. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. You got a 12 red and white. You go down to Young. That's a hit down to second base. In between, Bellard's going to score, and that's going to send Boone to second. And Nevins gets an infield single, a hard hit ball to second base. Can't get him in. And that's going to be the second unearned run in this inning. So the Padres go up 2-0. Boone on second. Nevins on first on an infield hit to second base, who knocked it down in the outfield and couldn't make the play. So you got 2 on and 2 down. Here comes Ryan Zimmerman. Zimmerman, no runners go. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 23 red and white. You go to Zimmerman. 22 to 24. That's a single to right. Boone's going to try and score from second base. Harris is going to try and throw him out at home. That's going to be second to home. Harris is, what's Harris's arm? Is a 3, a T3. So 62 and down is safe at home. 62 and down. The roll is a 73, and Harris throws him out at home. Gets him out at home. Harris to bar, and that's going to be a 7. It's going to be a, what? Harris? Going to be a 9-2 home, right? Oh, throws him out. Boone's thrown out at home plate by Harris. Harris to bar, and that's going to end the bottom of the second inning. 2 unearned runs, 2 singles, and an error and a walk, and we go to the top of the second inning with the San Diego Padres 2 and the Washington Nationals nothing. Due up for the Nationals, it's Padre Gonzalez, Garut, and Luis Rodriguez, who made that error. We opened that up in the bottom of the first. Here comes Bergman. Jason Bergman's up. PD of 2-6. Here goes Gonzalez, batting .528 for the season. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 37 red and white. You go to Gonzalez, 35 to 53. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez strikes out swinging. That's 1 down. You got Jody Garut batting .250 on the season. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 17 red and white. Bergman 17 to 21, and that's a single to center field. And Garut's on with a single. So will he go? He doesn't go. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 21 red and white. Bergman 17 to 21. That's a single to center. And does Garut try for third? He's going to try for third on that hit to center. I don't think he should have done that. It's out to Millage. And you got a single to center, first to third on a single to center, and Millage is 2, and that's going to be 52 and down. It's going to be safe at third. 52 and down. He's going to have a 27. He's going to slide into third safe. Does Rodriguez gets over? Rodriguez is a D. He does not get over. He stays at first base. So Bergman now in a little bit of trouble. You got the Nationals with Garut on third and Rodriguez on first. 1 down, infield back, double play dead. Kikuchi's up, batting .138 on the season. You got a 9 on the blue dice. Runners do not run. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 38 red and white. You go to Ituchi, and where's Itchy? And 31 to 52. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. Swing, and that's not when you need to strike out. Bergman's third strikeout. That's 2 down, top of the first. Runners on first and third. It's Scott Harrison who threw out the top of that bottom of the second inning. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 44 red and white. You go to Harrison. Harrison's right here, 44, 32 to 54. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out that side. Bergman gets out of it with a strikeout, striking out 3 batters in the top of the second, and that's going to go to the bottom of the second with the Padres up 2-0. Oh, here comes Chris Young, and he's a 2.7 PD rating. You got Kearns, Bergman, and Guzman up for the Padres, and the pitch to Kearns is a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card 81. Kearns 54 to 88 and out. On his card, you got a 10 on the green and purple. That's a pop-up on the infield. X, no error, and Chris Young's going to make the catch, and that's going to be one down. Jason Bergman's up now. You're going to have a 6 on the blue dice. That's going to be a pitching card, 81, red and white. Young, 58, 88 and out. You got a 37X. That's a fly ball out to left field. X, no error. McNutley makes the catch. That's going to be 2 down. You got Guzman up now. Guzman's going to be a 3 on the blue dice. That's going to be pitching card, 15, red and white. And Young, 15 to 17. That's going to be a single to center field. And Guzman is now 1 for 1 with a, he got on the base with an error and scored. He's on first base. He's got not much speed. Does he go? He does not go. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 17, red and white. You go to Belair. Belair is going to be 16 to 17, single to center, and Guzman's going to try for third. And center field is Garut. So first to third on the hit to center, and Garut is 3, a T3 to against a C. 66 and down is safe at third. 66 and down, they get a 51. Guzman goes into third, and Bellar gets, does Bellar get over? Bellar does not get over, so he stays at first base. So you got Guzman at third, and Bellar at first, with 2 down. Infield back, pitching to Willie Harris. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. You got a 7 on the blue dice. Does runners go? 4. Runners do not run. You got a 4 on this blue dice. That's pitching card, 67. You go down to Chris Young. Chris Young is 58, 88 and out. You got a 61X. That's a hard hit right ball. Right back to Young. Young hangs on to it. No error, and that's going to end the bottom of the second inning. We're going to go to the top of the third with the Nationals 0 and the Padres 2. Doing up for the Nationals is Young, McNutley, and Barr. And Jason Bergman comes onto the mound, does his warm-up, and ready to go. And the pitch to Chris Young is going to be a 9 on the blue dice. That's going to be batter's card. And you got an 85 on the batter's card, and that's going to be an out on the batter's card. You got a 20 green and purple. That's a pop-up X on the infield. Just in front of home plate. Nevins calls everyone off, and he makes the catch. That's 1 down. You got Minutley. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 26 red and white. Bergman, 26 to 40. Cold strike 3, and Bergman strikes out Nutley. And that's his 5th strikeout. You got Josh Barr up now. Josh Barr is going to be a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 73 red and white. Bergman, 54 to 88 and out. You got a 23 green and purple X. That's a ground ball down to first. No error. He's going to beat the runner to the bag. Boone to first, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 for Bergman in the top of the third. Let's go to the bottom of the third inning with the Padres 2 and the Nationals nothing. And it's going to be Chris Young, and he's going to be facing Millage, Boone, and Nevins in the bottom of the third. Get our charts ready. Here we go. We got the pitch. It's Millage. And it's going to be a 4 on the blue dice, which is going to be a pitching card. You got a 68 red and white. Young, 58, 88 and out. You got a 40 on the green and purple X. That's a pop-up on the infield. Second baseman calls it Chikuchi, makes the catch, and that's 1 out. You got Boone up. He's 1 for 1 today with an RBI. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 33 red and white. You go to Boone. Boone, 33 to 51. Swing and a miss, and Boone strikes out, missing a home run by a swing. A 28 to 32 would have been a home run, but he swinging for the fence, and he is out of there. You got Will Nevins. That's Young's 3rd. You got 3 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 85 red and white. Young, 58, 88 and out. Green and purple's a 43. The black is an X. That's going to be a ground ball to first. He's going to beat the runner in the bag. Gonzalez makes the play, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 for Chris Run in the bottom of the third. We're going to go to the top of the 4th inning with the Washington Nationals. No runs, 2 hits, and an error. And the San Diego Padres, 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. And here comes Jason Bergman in, and he'll be facing Kuzmanov, Andre Gonzalez, and Jody Garut. Here we go. It is a 7 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 62 red and white. Kuzmanov, 58, 88 and out. Green and purple 45X. That's a ground ball down to third. Zimmerman over to Boone first, and that's a 5-3. That's going to be your first out. Andre Gonzalez is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. You got a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 66 on red and white. You go to Andre Gonzalez, 64 to 88 and out. Green and purple. Green and purple is a 48X, no air. Fly ball to center field. Millich makes the catch, and that's going to be 2 down in the top of the fourth. You got Groot now. Groot's going to be up. He's 1 for 1. Groot's got an 8 on the blue dice. That's going to be a batter's card. You got a 44. You go to Groot. 38 to 47. Swing and a miss, and Bergman gets his 6th strikeout. He ends at top of the fourth. Going 1, 2, 3 on the Nationals. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth inning with Zimmerman, Kearns, and Bergman. He'll be facing Chris Young. All right, here we go. Let's get this going. Put the lineup in there, and we are set. And here's the pitch to Zimmerman, who's 1 for 1. You got a 4 on the blue dice. That's a pitching card, 46 red and white. Young, 45 to 54, ball 4, and they walk Zimmerman down to first. So Zimmerman goes down to first on a walk. Doesn't have much speed. Don't know if he'll be going or not. And he does take off, and he's going to steal second base. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see you have much speed, and he steals second base on Chris Young. You got to keep him close. You can't let him steal on you like that. Man on second base, no out. Kearns is up. He's got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 16. Zimmerman doesn't run. 16 on the batter's card. You go to Kearns. Kearns is going to be a 16 to 17. That's going to be a single to right field. And does Zimmerman go? No, Zimmerman stops at third. So you got runners on first and third. And no out. And Jason Bergman, the pitcher, is up. And he will pitch. They will bat. They're going to go a 10 on the blue dice. Does the runners go? What's Kearns? Kearns is a C. Zimmerman is D. They don't go. Runners do not run. 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 48 on the batter's card. Swing and a miss, and Bergman strikes out swinging. All right, Guzman, it's up to you. Runners on first and third. And the pitch, nobody runs. You got a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 67. Red and white. Go to Guzman. 46 to 88. That's an out. You got the infield playing back. You got a 19 on the fly ball. Runners on first and third. And third, D. Zimmerman is a D, and the runner is not deep enough to go. Right fielder comes jogging in, and he is under and makes a catch. Harrison, no runners run. Everybody stays put, and it's going to be 2 down with the runner still on first and third. And here comes Ronnie Bellard. He is 1 for 2. He got a hit, and he got on with an error. And here's the pitch. Do the runners go? The runners do not go. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 68 red and white. Young, 58 to 88 and out. 22 ground ball to first. X, he's going to fielder's choice over to second base. That's going to get Kearns out at second base. So it's going to go Gonzalez, Adrian Gonzalez, over to Ichikuchi at second base, and that's the fielder's choice. And that's going to end the bottom of the second. That thread is over. They lead 2 runners on. They got 2 runners on with no out and couldn't get them in. Runner on third with no out, and Young gets out of that jam. All right, that's the way to pitch. Here comes Bergman. He's going to start the 5th inning. He's got Rodriguez, Ichikuchi, and Harris. All right, Bergman, here we go. The pitch to Rodriguez is a 5 on the blue dice. That is pitching card. You got a 38. Bergman, 26 to 42. Swing. No, that's called a strike 3, a check swing. And the first baseman calls him out. He is out of there. And so that's Bergman's 7th strikeout. And here's the pitch, Ichikuchi. And it's an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 62 red and white. Go to Ichikuchi. 62. He's 56 to 88 and out. You got a 10 on the green and purple. And we got a Z. We got a Z card. And a Z card is going to be an unusual play. So now we got an unusual play. I will read you the unusual play. The number is a 76. Weather front passes through and the game is rained out. Uh-oh. We're in the top of the 5th inning with 1 out. So this when the game is rained out. Oh. And that means no contest. We didn't get 4.5 innings in. Nope, you have to get 4.5 innings in to have an official game. We're only at 4 1/3. And the Nationals are losing 4-1. This game is going to be called, and nobody's going to get a win. Nobody's going to get a loss. And we're just going to call this a no game. and it'll be rescheduled for another day and a doubleheader, most likely. And we thank you for watching Diamond Baseball League Season 29, where the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres have a rain out and the game is called. And I hope you come back for more.